A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Now Rattler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So no return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Penix to the air to start us off. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he goes down after a small gain across the 40 to the 42. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Rolling out to his left. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second and 8. Got a man, it's Drake London. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. gain with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Penix here from the gun. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hurt. Take go.
Once more, it's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Penix. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running right, it's Kamara. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. He's got to gain a 6 there. A.J. Terrell making that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rattler to the air now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Rattler. He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Has a hole left, room to run. 30. He's at the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick six to watch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Rattler setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Another try following the sack. This one's taken in by Hill. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. Third down coming. Rattler back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Clark Phillips with the pick.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Benford up to make that stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Got it. Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got his target. It's Hill. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Ready up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing his Rattler. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw, Rattler. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Gets everything he has under this throw. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Drake London with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Get up. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Riggs. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Get up.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19. 70. Go.
Penix working from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Tiger. Tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Play action. Here's Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Tag. Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Penix here from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
Man in motion here.
Check go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
18, run, 18, run. Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Rattler. That finds Jacob Kelly. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Rattler to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
No street. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Check smash.
They've got a man in motion. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
70 rings, 70 rings. Cut 19, cut 19.
Now Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Here we go. Sack.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Dragon 60. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Penix now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Penix on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This one from 47 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And the advantage now sits at 24. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's second and 11. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's Robinson up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Ball at the 33 for first down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Rolling into enemy territory. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Ready? Rocco 80. 70 range. 70 range. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Mustang 19.
Running back sent in motion. From the shotgun, Penix. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. He'll get this to Means. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Working quickly here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Rattler setting to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Rattler back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Throw is caught by the back. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Kamara will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. Yep.
Throwing his Rattler. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, New Orleans. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man. Complete. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now, ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Set. Ready?
Now the give for Bijan. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Set. Ready?
Another carry for Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
19 Tiger. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Hut.
Penix working from the gun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Ready. Take go.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Catch is made down the right sideline. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now, with a first down following that last play.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Hut, hut.
Penix here from the gun. Into the hands of Pitts. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Here we go. Here we
They
go.
send a man in motion. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He has room past the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Got a man. Robinson has it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Go track, coach.
Here's Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Go.
A toss now to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
70 range. 70 range. Here we go. Set. Come 19. Come 19.
Penix now. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Crack all 80.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Rattler. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And they pick him off again! And the Falcons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70 Lions.
On second down, Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's a give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYO. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got a man, it's London. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They're on the road later this year with a chance of completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.